All right. Let's get everything over here. Hopefully my regulars will get my notification. So give people a few minutes to come in. Give people a few minutes to come in. Let's see. One of these days I'll figure out like the schedule. How to schedule that way people can plan to come. All right. Let's see. I'll go ahead and get him. Not sure if he. Oh, I can only send it to like so many people. That's crazy. Anyways. All right. So let's see who comes in here. I know I'm starting earlier than usual, so that might kind of throw people off a little bit. Hopefully not too bad. Like, why are you streaming so early? Well, this has been my plan that I've been wanting to do for a while, so okay. Hopefully that's not in the shot, but we'll find out for sure. Right. Oh, we got Salosi. Hey, Salosi. Yay. I was like, let me just hang for a couple minutes and wait until somebody comes in. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Decided to make another bracelet. Been wanting to make this one since I did the last one, the orange bracelet I did last week. So, but it's good to see you, Slocy. I hope you've been doing pretty good. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and start? Do I want to wait a couple minutes? I did send out a few on the warm side, but pretty good. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty warm today, for sure. But it's amazing how fast this year is going by. Oh my goodness. All right. So since you're here, let me go ahead and close this out. All right. And I'll zoom in a little bit so that way you guys can see my workstation a little bit better. I wanted to show you, hang on, let me see if I can figure this out. Here we go. So I actually had to work off stream and restuff my baby doll because I was not satisfied with how she was sitting. She seemed like she kept falling over, and I'm like, ugh. And I think I did tell you guys, like, look, she's sitting up for now, but I am going to have to do some more work off stream. So that's exactly what I did after I ended the stream last week. I took her apart another time and tried to restuff her, reshifted the weight, closed her back up, still wasn't sitting up. Took her apart again, third time's the charm, it always is. Yeah, I kept fighting with it, yep. And I sent back the weighted pellets and the glass beads today, so I should be getting Amazon credit for that. But yeah, I was fighting with it. It was a struggle. But yeah, I took her apart the third time, and then what I did was I put more marbles in her legs. I didn't put marbles in her arms like I did with Baby Hypnotic. I just left filled her arms with polyfill. Put some in her torso, but towards the front of her torso. And I closed her back up, and that did the trick. She, yep, she's definitely sitting better now. And another thing I did was I kind of pushed her arms back a little bit, and that makes her sit up more. And I noticed when I did the same thing on Baby Hypnotic, that made him sit up much better. So yeah, she looks good now. After 3 attempts, I finally got this doll to sit on her own. I was like, yay, okay, finally. Golly. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this bracelet. Wait, let me pull my chair up a little bit. This is going to be another memory wire bracelet. Hopefully you can hear me well. I did do a test. This is going to be another memory wire bracelet. Hopefully you can hear me well. I did. Okay. Yeah. All right. I got my iPad right in front of me, pulled up on my stream. So let's see. I want to zoom in a little bit more. Okay. That's good. Audio's good. Okay. Perfect. Because I can't control the mic on this, the mic volume. Let's move this over a little bit. So it's more center. All right. Oh, hang on. I forgot I got to grab one of these. Let's move these out the way for now. All right, this one's not tangled. Perfect. Let's see, how many rows am I going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I always have trouble counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to start. I'm going to put my clip down here. All right. Let's make sure that doesn't get tangled. Okay, so what bead are we going to start with first? All right. I'm actually going to start with the lighter color first and then work my way back. These are pearls. They've been dyed. They're really pretty. I thought it'd look good with this these color beads to kind of help break up some of that really bright fuchsia color. But yeah, these are cultured pearls, and I love pearls. I love them so much. I've used them in a lot of my jewelry throughout the years. And I'm going to put these little glass beads in between them. These are really pretty. They kind of remind me of the beads I used in my sunset bracelet because they have that same kind of shimmer to them. Yeah, really pretty. All right. I have that sitting right there. Okay. And these little hearts, they're going to be the charms at the end of the bracelet to add some movement. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm surprised Fox is not in here. I sent him a notification or shared the stream out to him. Come on. I didn't even check to see if these pearls. I hope they are. Man, I'd be upset if they weren't. Hang on, as a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and cut one of these. Pearls usually have very small holes drilled in them. They do make large drilled holes, pearls with holes in them that have larger holes. But this wire is kind of thick, so I hope that I can get these on here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. No problem at all. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to pour some of these out. That'll be easier for me to grab them. I do plan on getting back to my doll tomorrow evening. I am going to work on her eyes. I did a couple of test eyes, and I'm pretty confident in the technique now. The first one turned out beautifully, but I added too much yellow to her eyes, and I was like, oof. I couldn't see it at first because they were laying flat on my desk, but when I held them up under the light, the yellow really, really popped. I was like, oh, goodness, there you are. I couldn't see you laying flat on the desk, so I was like, this is a little too much yellow. It's pretty, but it looks like amber, like golden, just golden color eyes. And I wanted her eyes to be brown with like some highlights. And so it's just too much. And so I did the eye again, but I left out yellow and used orange instead. And that made a huge difference. That made the eye more warm and added the highlights that I needed without it looking, and it still looked like a brown eye, instead of more like hazel. But I am going to keep that first eye I made with the yellow because that's something I can use in the future. Actually, let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and show you since I'm talking about it. Because I don't know if I sent you a picture. All right. Which one? Let's see if I can get this angle right. I'm looking at my cell phone camera. Okay, here we go. So the one that I'm holding in my left hand, that was the first eye I did. And you can see side by side, it has more of a yellow, kind of a glow to it. Whereas the eye on the right has more of an orange or more of a honey glow to it. And so this is the eye I'm going to end up using for my doll. Now, not this particular eye. I am going to redraw them. I'm going to draw them in pairs. Yeah. You can see this one definitely has more yellow tone to it, whereas this one has more of a golden tone, which is what I wanted to, what I was aiming for. But this one is still very pretty. I do love the yellow in it. So I am going to keep it for a possible different eye color for a different doll. But yeah, let me see if I can get them closer. But yeah, they turned out great though. They turned out really pretty. These are watercolor pencils. And my mom, she was really impressed. She's like, girl, this looks like 3D. I was like, yeah, they look really good. So, but yeah, this is the eye I'm going to use for her. And I also, I'm going to add more white around here. I don't know if you know this or not, but this eye doesn't have nearly as much white around it on the top and the bottom of the iris. So I do prefer this look over the one on the left because it makes her eye a little bit more expressive. And when I put it on the doll, it does look better. So anyways, just wanted to show you what I've been working on today. Let me get back to my bracelet. I'm going to do the eyes tomorrow and hopefully get both of them as close as possible. I heard that the trick was to draw both at the same time, like trace out your shape, get your pencils. Like if you do one color in one eye, do the other eye as well. So that way they can match as much as possible. Looks good. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have any training in drawing or whatnot. I think it's just a God-given talent, man. There's a lot of creativity in my family, so We are very fortunate and blessed. But yeah, it's something I enjoy doing. As a kid, I wanted to be an artist, and I enjoyed drawing, doing little crafts and whatnot. I've made numerous gifts for people throughout the years. So yeah, it's just a favorite pastime of mine. Helps me to de-stress. All right, there's some pretty beads. Things come completely natural. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, come on, get on there. There we go. Let's see, I'm gonna try to hold my hand a little bit more in the center. I never thought that I would ever get into using watercolor pencils. My mom just happened to have a set that she wasn't using, and I was using those to kind of play around with a little bit and really loved them. I was like, man, that's so cool. So I wanted my own. I didn't want to use hers. So you can use mine. I'm not using them. I was gonna take an art class, but never did. And I was like, nah, I'd rather have my own set. And so Chat GPT recommended this pro level set of pencils, and I was like, oh my gosh, man, these things. The method that I used on the cheap pencils did not work on the professional level ones, and I was kind of freaking out because these things were not cheap. I was like, man. So it actually helped me. It really helped me how to learn to use these. It told me to, build up your colors in layers, multiple layers, and then on one layer, which is going to be, it doesn't have to be your final one, but it has to be close to your final layer. Use firm pressure on the pencil to pack in the color, really pack in the color. And that's what I did. And that's how I was able to draw both of those eyes. I was like, okay, I see now why people love this. This is some good stuff. We get the technique down. So I found a medium I like. Let's see, I'm almost done with this little layer. Make sure make sure they connect. That's a really pretty color. Actually, I gotta get that to slide down. Oh no, is it tangled? Oh, hold on. Oh, I hate when that happens. Man. Hold on. It's like a puzzle. How did this happen when... Okay, let me see. Trying to think. Oh, okay, hang on. I'll get it. And come on, bro. Okay, let me... Dang it, I hate when this happens. Let me clip this in so the beads don't slide off. Where is it? Where's the end at? Alright, let's see if I can get this untangled. Actually, I may have to take this off. I might be catching it. I don't know how this happened. Like, seriously, how did this happen? Oh my god. Man, this sucks. How in the world did I get this tangled up? Hey, there he is. Hey, Fox. No, you're good, man. I figured you'd pop in at some point. I'm just trying to get this. I'm decided to make another bracelet, and somehow or another this wire got all tangled. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Trying to get this untangled. Man, I hope I don't have to cut this. Just got home. Okay, good deal. I know I'm starting earlier than usual. Probably freaked out like, oh, Peaches is live. I've been wanting to start my streams a little earlier so they don't go so late. Oh man, I hate this. You're kidding me. Dang. Oh, no, I don't need that popping off. Okay, I'll get this eventually. Alright, let me see. Pay attention. Alright. Let me try. Figure out. Okay, let's take that. Just hope I'm not making it worse. Okay. Oh my God. Come on. Did I get it? I got that part. I still got. Oh man, this sucks. Okay. Golly, this is like one of those puzzles. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, let's go. Dang, like how the heck did this happen? Hold on. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of getting it. Nope. Did I get it? Yay, I think I got it. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Oh, thank God. I got it. I finally got it. Whew, that was a nightmare. Dang, that was like one of those little puzzles that, that are for kids or adults, or older. older children. Man, okay, so I don't even know how I can keep that from happening again. But anyways, let's go ahead and slide this down. Come on, slide down, slide down. Thank you. Oh, there's one extra bead. I'm glad. Sun's finally going down. Yeah. So I don't know if you can back up at the beginning of the, you know what? I'll go ahead and pull it up. I'll pull it up. Let's see. So I had to do some off-stream work after my stream from last week. And I had to open my doll back up 2 times. So third time's the charm. I finally nailed it. And and I finally got her to sit. I had to restuff her. I had to redistribute the weight of the marbles, you know, and it took a couple of times, and then I finally got it right on the 3rd time. So homegirl is finally sitting up on her own. So I'm happy for that. So yeah, she's just sitting there chilling. Yep, just sitting there chilling. So oh, hang on, how do I trying to close this picture out. Oh gosh, how do I close this picture? Okay, there we go. Wasn't trying to do that, but there we go. All right, we got it. I was going to get it at some point. And we got Alice in here. Hey, Alice. Yeah, you can back it up a few seconds. I had to restuff my doll off stream after last week. I had to open her up a couple times and restuff her to finally get her to sit on her own. So, yep. 3rd time's the charm. I decided to make another bracelet, a pink one. So that's why you see all these pink beads in front of me. And just finished the 1st row after untangling this memory wire, which I don't know how that happened, but yeah. Hope y'all are having a good Tuesday. I almost say Wednesday, and I was like, wait a minute, nope, today's Tuesday. Let's see if I can get that. I think I can get a couple more on there. Let me get a couple more on here. Make sure it meets. This one's not going to be nearly as chunky as the last bracelet I made because the beads are going to be smaller. But it's going to be just as beautiful. Come on. Come on. Go all the way down. There we go. Alright. I'm done with this one. I'm not going too much on that one. No, that's fine. Alright. It's first one down. So now we're going to go with this bead. Come on. Get it open. Alright. This is a pretty color. Baby's adorable. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that pacifier is going to be my template when I make her actual pacifier. It'll be from Craft Foam. Oh, I just had a bead that popped over there. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be made from Craft Foam, painted, and it's going to have a bead in the center with a pacifier ring that's going to be made from aluminum. Very similar, pretty much the same as Baby Hypnotic's Passy, but hers is going to be smaller to fit the proportion of her features. Yeah, she's looking really cute. I can't wait to finish her eyes. I'm gonna work on her eyes tomorrow um, during the stream because I got the technique down to make them after using my designer pencils or pro level watercolor pencils. I finally nailed the technique and I made two really good eyes that I showed Zelosi earlier. And I can send you guys pictures on how they look. But yeah, they look really, really good. Happy with how they turned out. It's going to be rough starting out, but that's just part of the process of working with that kind of watercolor pencil. As I build up the layers and stuff, you guys will start to see her eye come to life. So it's going to be cool. I can't wait. Definitely can't wait to work on them. Hopefully you guys enjoy the process. It's a pretty bead. It's like it's clear, but the inside is colored. Fox, I hope your back stopped hurting. Hope you're feeling better. Okay. Can't believe summer is almost here, man. It's like, ugh. I felt like spring break was just a couple weeks ago. Is it just me? 'Cause, I have a family member that works for the school system. He's like, yeah, I'll be out of school in summer break. I'm like, summer break? I'm like, didn't we just have spring break? I'm like, how many weeks ago was that? And yeah, years going by quick. Not much better, but you'll live. Yeah, gotta get you one the massage chair like my dad has, man. That thing, ooh, that thing is amazing. I need to sit in it. It's been a while since I've sat in it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're good, bro. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it. These are really pretty beads. I can't even remember where did I buy these. They're Preciosa, I can tell because of the quality. But I love that they're clear, but the inside of them are color. And we got oh my goodness gracious, we got Miss Scooby in the house, y'all. Hey Scooby, man, I was watching the VOD of your show with Pouty a couple days ago, and I haven't finished watching it yet. But I love Pouty. She's such a sweetheart. It's good to see you, Scooby. Hope you're doing well. Yay! I'm just been in the crafting mood lately, and working on the bracelet. Nice. You have strep again? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Did your nieces give it to you, or you caught it just somehow? I've never had strep throat, man, but I've been sick before, obviously, but I've never had strep throat. I think a couple of family members in my I've had it before, and they say that it is awful. Oh, not this time. Okay, okay, yeah. I know kids, man. They can give you all kind of stuff. uh, Yelling at the cat. right, I think I'm getting close to finishing this row. Come on, fall down. Saving your voice for Saturday. I think, am I almost done with this row? I got a few more. Yeah, I got quite a ways to go. Come on. I'm so glad I trimmed my nails, man. Ooh. They still got a nice little length on them, but they're nowhere near as long as they were. So, yeah, trying to handle small beads like this with long nails is not fun. Come on, slide down, slide down. There we go. Barcade. Finally have the money for the doll. Oh, somebody else already got it, Scooby. Yeah, somebody else got it, so I'm not sure if I'll make another one. I mean, yeah. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna focus on making clothing for all the dolls that I have now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Got almost done with this one. Let's add a couple more. Couple more. And come on, slide down. Slide down. Come on, get up there. Oh, okay, there we go. And yep. All right, done with that row. Now I get to move on to the pearls. Yay! My favorite. Let's see. This bracelet. I love this pink. This is, I think my favorite bead out of this is going to be these two right here. Oh, these are so pretty. I love sparkles. These are the same beads that my earrings are made from that I showed y'all the other night. Oh, they're so pretty. Like, pictures don't do them justice, man. This one has like an iridescent finish on it. Let me see. Can I hold it up closer? I'm gonna have to turn my lamp down a little bit. There we go. Oh, I'm looking at myself on my live stream. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it's got like a purple iridescent color to it, and it is so pretty. Love them. She's making bracelets, pins, and scrunchies. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know what's funny is bracelets are something I typically don't wear that much. I love rings. This is I want to say this is a tungsten ring that I bought from Amazon, but I do have some bracelets I made, and ever since I made some as gifts, I was like, you know what, man, I really should start wearing bracelets. They're just so pretty. They just liven up any outfit. Speaking of bracelet, hey, look at this, Scooby. I made this sometime last week. during one of my craft streams. Let me wrap this around. Wrap this. Yeah, this is, I made this last week. And I normally don't wear orange, but I made a bracelet as a gift for someone, late birthday present for Sonia. And her favorite color is orange. And so a lot of these beads are the same beads I used in her bracelet, but there's a couple of extra in here that I threw in, like this brown bead that has like a little bit of iridescent in it, and this white bead. And there's a couple others in here that are extra that I added in my bracelet, but everything else I did use in hers. And it's got some little charms right here on the end. And so that's slick. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is memory wire. This is the same material I'm making this bracelet out of. Cool thing about it is you can just unravel it and it'll snap right back into place. Like you don't have to worry about elastic or anything. You know, it's so cool. And it's like a slinky basically. This is slinky. I love this thing, man. Because you can it looks like you're wearing multiple bracelets, but it's actually one. This is so cool. But you need special wire cutters for them. You can't use regular jewelry wire cutters. You have to get some that are specifically labeled and made for memory wire, which is what this is right here. Because regular wire cutters will end up damaging your cutters, because this is pure steel, and your typical jewelry wire is going to be made from like aluminum, brass, copper, which are all softer. But this is pure steel, so this is very, very tough material. So you got to use these kind of pliers, which are memory wire, not pliers, excuse me, cutters made for this specific type of wire. Or a specialty store. Well, I bought them from Hobby Lobby, and I think Walmart sells them too. Yeah, but Hobby Lobby is definitely the go-to, or any other craft store in your area. And if you don't have one in your area, online, of course, you can find it anywhere. But yeah. All right, so what's this? Okay, so we did this one. Hold on, I got my stuff all out of order. All right, next we do the pearls. Yay! I can't wait for these. These are going to be so pretty. With her nickname. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I love making jewelry, man. That's one of my favorite pastimes. Sewing and jewelry making, kite flying. Haven't done dancing in a while. My our dance instructor at a local school here in my town sent me a message. She was like, "Hey, girl, it's been a minute. Just wondering how you were doing." I said, "Oh, I've been doing good. Just been, doing some other hobbies and stuff." I shared her my YouTube page with her because I told her I started streaming. And yeah, I haven't been to a function since last year in December at our Christmas party, but I'm thinking of maybe going to a class tomorrow. I don't know. She calls you Joy. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. All right. Okie dokie. Oh, let me show you. Well, I got more people in here. I showed some Lindsay this earlier, and I think I showed Fox too. I'm not sure if I showed Alice, but tomorrow, at least that's my plan. I'm going to be working on some eyes for my baby doll. And these are made with watercolor pencils. Hang on, I'm looking at myself on the stream. Okay, so the first one, the one in my left hand, was the first eye I did. And I added too much yellow to it. I don't know if you guys can see that it has like a yellow tint to it. And the second eye is what I'm going to end up using. These are both test eyes, by the way, but the second eye, I didn't add yellow to it. I just added orange, different shades of brown, black, a little bit of gray and brown on the eyeliner, and some white for the, light accents. But yeah, this is how they turned out. And I don't have any experience with watercolor pencils. Like I've only started using them like a couple weeks ago. Oh, and let me show y'all the doll I'm working on. Hang on. I showed this earlier. Where's it at? Bam. This is Zinnia. This is her name is spelled Zinnia, after a flower that I love. And yeah, this is what I made on stream for the past 2-3 weeks. I've been slowly working on her, hand sewing her. But yeah, this is the same pattern that I use for Baby Hypnotic. Just, she has a lighter color. Much easier to sew because of the color of the fabric, because I can see everything. The doll is looking good. Thank you, Fox. Yeah, she looks good. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. You liked the new sub? Oh, thank you, Scooby. I appreciate it. But yeah, this is I finished her last week. Man, it was rough. It was a struggle because I had to take the stuffing out, because I use these little pellets that's supposed to weigh the doll down. It's the same kind of stuff that they use in Beanie Babies. And I had to take them. They just made a mess all over the place. The other people, the people that watch, they can attest to it. It made a mess all over my desk. And so I ended up sending them back to Amazon, because I was just like, man, forget this. I'm just going to use marbles. And because that's what I use in my Baby Hypnotic doll. And it worked. So I used marbles with a combination of polyfill to stuff the doll. And after 2 other attempts off stream, I finally got her to sit by herself, because I had to redistribute her weight and everything. And it was just, it was a lot of work, but yeah, she can sit up on her own now. All right. Oh, let me show you Baby Hypnotic. Hang on. He wants to say hey. You want to say hey, buddy? You want to say hey to the stream? Yeah. You want me to bring your crib too? All right. All right. And bring your crib. I gotta get the whole thing out. He said hey last week, so I guess I gotta make it a little tradition now. This is Baby Hypnotic. Hey, buddy. Oh, let me zoom out so I can get the whole thing. Oh, hey, buddy. Nope. There we go. Say hey. Hey, little buddy. He's like, hi. Yep. He's like, you're talking about me and yet you're not going to show me off. I'm like, yeah. So this is based off of Hypnotic's OG avatar, the one that I love the most. And then I remember when I first followed his channel back 3 years ago. Yep. And so this is an AI render. I designed this after several prompts. And I was like, oh my God, this is cute. I was like, I'm going to make a baby doll out of this. I don't know how, I don't know when, because I think I made this like 2 years ago, the AI picture. But then I finally got around to actually making them. So, yep. And I made the crib too. The crib was a nightmare to make. Oh my goodness. But I'm glad I stuck with it. It turned out very well. And of course, he's got the little peach right there on the butt. That's my signature right there. That's a little peach butt. Yep. All right. You said hey. Okay. All right, go sit back in your corner. Go sit back in your corner. All right, you're gonna be a good boy. Okay. If you're not, I'm gonna tell Miss Sonia. Well, yeah, I showed it to Hypnotic. He's like, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, thank you. It was a lot of fun to make. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to this. I need some water. Ooh. All right. These pearls are pretty. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I love pearls. They're like one of my favorite gemstones. He got rid of it. Yeah, Scooby. I hate it too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that he got rid of his Discord. Yeah, I miss. I kind of there was. It was hectic. I will admit. I was like, ugh. But I do miss. There's times I do miss the server. I'm not gonna lie. But I did manage to become friends with him on Steam, and so that's how I was able to show pictures of the doll to him. He's like, that is pretty cool. I'm not gonna. He's like, girl, how are you so good at this? I'm like, bro, like it's a God given talent, bro. A lot of people in my family are very crafty. Like we're really good at making stuff. Um, I used to crochet when I was a little girl. That was like the first skill that I learned as far as crafting goes. Hadn't done it in years, but I think I can still do it because the muscle memory is still there. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to zoom back in so y'all can see my hands. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I used to crochet when I was a little girl. Made a bunch of stuff, like a ton of stuff. Um, Unfortunately, I gave most of it away as gifts and everything. Graduate to rings. Oh, you talking about? You know what? I think I've actually made a ring one time out of wire. I made one ring out of wire. Actually, now I've made several rings out of wire. I've made some copper rings. I made one silver ring. Now, when I say silver, I'm not talking about sterling silver, but it was just like an aluminum wire ring, and I put beads on it and stuff. It's pretty, but I think I'd rather stick to bracelets and necklaces for jewelry. Yeah, bracelets and necklaces. Rings are a little bit more complex because they're smaller. You knit it. I've never learned. I tried to learn how to knit, and I never could get the hang of it. Yeah, they are tough. Yeah, they're hard. You can do them with like I think they even have memory wire, small a small version of this that can fit your finger, so you can make like little memory wire rings. I think I've seen some of that online, but yeah, that's like a whole different skill set, making rings. But I never got the hang of knitting. Like I tried it to learn it, and I was just like, I can't do this. I admire people that can do it, but crochet to me is just much easier. Yeah, come on. Oh, speaking of knitting, hey, did y'all know that there's a Yoshi game that came out like 10 years ago called Yoshi's Woolly World or something like that? And the whole environment. I said I knit until I was threatened by my brother with the. Oh, dang. Of course, you gotta love siblings. But yeah, there's a little video game called Yoshi's Woolly World. I want to say that's the name of it. It came out in like 2015, and the whole world, including the Yoshis, are this little knitted texture, knitted and crocheted. It's like the whole world is made from yarn. And it was so cute. I was like, oh my gosh. At first, I thought it was a fake game. I thought it was like one of those fan made games. I'm like, man, if this is one of those kind of games, Nintendo's going to come after them real hard, real quick. But then as I did some research, I found out, and no, this is an actual game that was released by Nintendo. And I just thought it was so cute. And I was like, oh my God, it's adorable. I showed it to my mom. I was like, Mom, look at this game. It's the whole environment is like crochet and knitting. Yeah. I didn't think it was a real game until I read about it and found out it was actually released by Nintendo. I was like, this is so cute. They need to make more stuff like this that has, games that have really cool, unique textures and everything. I know there's a lot of indie games that are like that. Like with stop motion animation and claymation and whatnot, but there's not that many. It's not a lot. I just thought that was so cool. I was like, oh man, this is looking so pretty. Little Big Planet. You know what? Somebody else mentioned that. I've heard of that, but I can't picture it quite. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that in when I was playing Power Wash Simulator. Okay, almost done with this row. This should finish it off. And yeah, these PBs should finish it off. It is fun. Huh. Yes. I've heard of that game, but I can't remember what it was about or how it looked. Because someone asked me if I was going to make a doll from that. And I was like, I've heard the title, but I can't think of how the game looks. One doll that I would love to make in the future is Mega Man. I would love to make a Mega Man doll because I always thought that he was just the cutest little character. The only Mega Man game I played was Mega Man 2, and I never did beat it because I just suck at games in general. But I just love his little character design. I love Blue. Um, I'd love to see that. Yeah, yeah. I think that's a future doll that I would love to make as a Mega Man doll. I'm thinking of making a custom stand for him and stuff. I would have to look at a bunch of references to get ideas about his doll stand. All right. Let's see. How are we looking? Ooh, very pretty so far. Nice. I love that. Okay. All right, so now we're moving on to these beads. It's called Sack Boy. Oh, okay. Is he made from like a sock? He sounds like he could be a sock puppet kind of character. Looking good. Oh, thank you, Alice. Yeah, I knew these colors are going to look pretty together. Okay, these beads are, oof, it's going to take a minute to do this row because they're very flat. Let me go ahead and, I'm probably going to have to use the whole thing. Oh, he's a knitted sack. Okay, okay. Huh. Another character I would love to make is my own rendition of Lamb Chops. I've been looking at pictures of her and even pictures of different Lamb Chop dolls that people have made. I remember watching that show as a kid, and I was like, I wouldn't mind making a puppet doll that looks like this. That would be a fun one. I even went to the beauty supply store and was looking at eyelashes. Some of those caterpillar looking eyelashes. I was like, now if I were to make this doll, would I want like false eyelashes, like the ones that what people wear, or would I want to, just make them more stylized and make them out of felt or something? I'm not sure yet. I'll get to it when I can, but yeah, that's a future project I would love to work on. It's two of them, Mega Man and then Lamb Chops. Because her little fur texture with her wool will be different than anything I've done, so that'll all be fun. And I'll definitely stream that if I ever get to it. Man, these beads are small. Golly. They're so flat. The size of them is not bad. It's just they're very flat. I do like the texture, though. I just hope they're enough to. On Discord, you can check it out later. Okay, cool. Cool. We'll do that. Man, I probably should have measured this thing. I hope I got enough to make a whole row. Yeah, it should be. We'll cross our fingers. We'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. Come on, get on there. Oh man, it's gonna take me a minute to finish this row. Mm. Man, I really hope these are enough beads. I'm looking at the amount I have left and I'm like, oof, I don't know about this. I don't even think I have another string of beads that are resemble these. Let's slide this down a little bit. They're really pretty though. I'm kind of worried that they won't be enough. Oof. Probably should have bought two of them. That's okay. I'll work with it. Come on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, get there. Ooh. I'm scared. That's not going to make a full row. Oh gosh, I have a lot of these beads. Mm. Man, I should have measured. I mean, the string does go around my wrist, barely. This is the string that the beads were on, but sometimes that can be kind of deceiving depending on the size of the beads. Okay, well, if it ends up being kind of short, that's all right. We'll work with it. Yes. Ooh. Oh man, come on. Mm, oops. Out to be. Where'd you go? Man, this is taking forever. Good grief. I wasn't thinking when I bought these. I was like, oh, they're so pretty. Like, they're kind of small, but I can work with them. And yeah, we're getting there, though. We're getting there. I'm just scared this is not going to make a full. Man, it's like barely. I'm not even halfway around. Oh, well. It'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not even halfway around. I got like only a small amount left. Hmm. I do have a idea. I do have a bee that's kind of in the same family when it comes to color, but it's a totally different shape. I can bust those out to kind of improvise. But they're even smaller. That's the problem. They're even smaller than this. So that's all right. It's going to be the bracelet's going to be pretty regardless. Drowsy, keep it okay. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Scooby. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the like and the sub. And I hope you feel better. So take care. I sure appreciate it. I know just how pain meds can just make you really drowsy. Like, okay, good deal. Hmm. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, we're halfway. I just got a feeling this is not going to be enough. There ain't no way. I know I used well more than half of this the piece. I should have bought two of them. Dang it. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We'll work through it. These aren't pretty though. Are these glass? Yeah, they're plated glass beads. It's time. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. Ooh, just dropped the bead. Come on. Come on. Get on there. Hey, water. I still see little beads from last week that spilled on my desk. Goodness. I need to vacuum around here for sure. Oh, we're getting there. Come on. Come on. Slide down. There we go. Can't wait to add these charms on the end. I just wasn't going to buy any charms initially because I was just going to reuse the beads that I had to make charms. But I saw these hearts. I was like, oh, these are so pretty. I was like, I gotta add those for charms. There it is. Really thin one. I wonder how, I should watch a video on how they make beads. I'm almost done with this row. I got a little bit left. A little bit left. A few beads. Ooh, painstaking. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to, oh, there's out the bead. Hopefully it'll be enough to reach it and make a full row. We're about to see. All right, that was the last one. And oh snap, it actually is. It was enough. I was scared that it wouldn't be. Oh, that's such a pretty, man, that looks so pretty on the bracelet. Hang on, let me see if I can hold it up. Let y'all see it. Oh man, that's looking so gorgeous. Let me see if I can get close and get it closer. Wow. That's looking so pretty. Good deal. Thank you. All right, so now I'm going to go back in with my second row of pearls. Very nice. Thank you. And we got 2 more big beads, and then we do the charms, and then I will be done. Yes. I think I used the whole row the last time. Yes, I might as well take all these off. These are really pretty. Purple is another one of those colors I don't wear very often. It's only specific shades that really appeal to me. This is one of those shades that I would wear. Kind of reminds me of the same color of lipsticks I like to wear. Yeah, saw these and I was like, I gotta use these in the bracelet, and I think they'll be great in between all the pink to kind of break up that brightness some. And I love pearls too. I think they're the only gemstone that's made by a living animal too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It's like I would love to know who was the first person who cracked one of these animals open and saw this and thought, oh, this is really pretty. I should make something from this, or I should make it, I could sell it, make a necklace, or it's valuable, in other words. Yeah, it's really cool. Amazing when you rub them against your teeth. I know it's not the only test you can use, but they feel gritty when you rub it against your teeth. And that's the coating that the mollusk or oyster secretes. And I forgot the name of it, but that's the stuff that secretes around any irritant, whether it be a grain of sand, if it's a company that has like a pearl farm or something like that, they cultivate pearls. What they'll do is they'll stick something inside the oyster or the mollusk as an irritant, so the mollusk will, coat it with the stuff to make a pearl. It's kind of cruel when you think about it. It's like, hey, I'm gonna irritate the crap out of you by putting something in there so you can make this gemstone for me. But hey, that's just how it is. I have an actual certified authentic Akoya pearl that I got from Disney World back in 2019. World Showcase. It was in the Japan area. And they actually cracked an oyster right there in front of me and opened it up. And it was really gorgeous pearl. Beautiful. I should try to either get someone to drill it or maybe get a pearl drill bit so I can actually make a pendant out of that. It's really pretty. All right, we are done with that one. Woo woo. All right, so love this one. I love this bead. This is the same bead that my earrings are made from, like I said earlier, and I'm wearing them right now, actually. Okay, actually, I think I need to slide this down because, yep. Come on, don't get tangled on me. There we go. Slide down. Come on, slide down. Come on. Oh, the pearls are getting stuck. Come on. I think because the holes are a little bit smaller. Slide down. There we go. Nope. Bracelet's not wanting to cooperate. There. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get these. Manually slide these down. Hey, come on, y'all. Work with me. Hang on, let me clamp this off so these beads don't come off. And pearls are not wanting to slide down. I think because the holes are a little bit smaller than the rest of the beads. I'm trying my best not to get this tangled again. There we go. So pretty. Oh, I got my Sonia in here. Hey, Sonia. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. I was just thinking about you too. I was like, I wish Sonia was here. And look, okay, oh yes, she's in here. Hang on. He wants to say hey. He wants to say hey. Yes, Miss Sonia's here. She's here. You want to say hi? Say hi, Miss Sonia. Hey. So I've been a good boy. I've been good. I haven't been giving Miss Peaches any problems. Say hey. Hi. Hi, Miss Sonia. I've been really good. Okay. All right. All right. Go back to your crib. Go back to your crib, buddy. But you've been really good, though. You've been a really good boy, so I appreciate it. Yep. You just missed Scooby. Sonia, she was in here, stayed for a little bit, but she had to leave because she wasn't feeling very well. That strep throat. I'm like, oh, bless your heart. It's so good to see you, Sonia. I'm so happy to see you. All right. Come on. I'm making a bracelet. I'm just trying to get these beads to slide down so that way I can add these last 2 rows. These pearls are giving me issues. They're not wanting to cooperate. Come on. Come on. I'm having to manually slide these down. It's just kind of annoying. Oh, let me go ahead and show you. So, yeah, I finished my doll, Sonia. Yeah, this is how she looks. I had to restuff her off stream because I had issues trying to get her to sit. So, yeah, and it took me like 3 tries, like a total of 3 tries. I had to take the stuffing out, redistribute it. The pellets that I was going to use originally, you know, it's these little, it's like little beans that are the same kind of stuff that they use in Beanie Babies and whatnot. It's like these little small plastic beans that add weight to them. Yeah, that's what I was going to use, but they made a mess all over my counter. Like like kind of similar to what I just did with those beads, and they got all over the place. And I was like, yeah, I'm not using these. These suck. Thank you. They're adorable. Yeah, she's looking cute. I'm gonna work on her eyes tomorrow on stream and actually draw them. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, yeah, those little beans I was gonna use to stuff her to add weight. They were just a nightmare. I ended up sending them back to Amazon, and I just used marbles. I just used the marbles like I used in Baby Hypnotic. So I was like, yeah, forget this. I'm not dealing with these. Too much work. I was like, oh well, live and you learn. So if it ain't broke, you know, don't try to improve something that don't need improving. All right. Oh man, I still gotta get these to slide down. Oh my gosh. I just don't want to get this tangled. Come on. These beads are just not wanting to cooperate with me. Dang. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that little thing fell off. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Oh no, let me not do that. Let me clamp this off in case something tries to come off. I'm just trying to get these beads to slide down so that way I can add the last 2 rows. Come on, so I can hurry up and finish this bracelet. Oh gosh, come on. And we got, oh snap, we got Mikey in here. What's up, Mikey? I hadn't seen you in a hot minute. Oh, you followed Sonia in here, isn't it? Ah, you followed Sonia in here. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I just started doing some crafting streams about 2-3 weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm making a bracelet right now, but I've been working on a doll. Yeah, she ignored me for you. You followed her in here. Yeah. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I have showed you. You know what? Okay, he wants to make another appearance. Come here, buddy. Since Mikey's in here, I gotta show you off. Yes, you get to say hey to Miss Sonia again. So here, Mikey, this is what I made what was it, about a month or so ago. This is Baby Hypnotic. He is based off of an earlier version of Hypnotic's avatar, which is this one right here. And I designed this picture using ChatGPT. It was probably like a year or so ago that I designed it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to make a doll that looks like this because he's cute. But yeah, I made the crib out of scrap lumber. I stained it myself. I carved it with a Dremel. This was a really fun project. Pretty challenging, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, and this was entirely hand sewn. Entirely hand sewn. His little hair is made out of acrylic yarn, and I styled it with some Mod Podge and water. It's kind of made like a little holding gel for it. And oh, this is my favorite feature. Hang on. All my dolls have this. Look at this. Bam! If I can get it to focus. Come on. Come on, focus. Anyways, that's a little peach. That's on his butt. So there's a little peach on the back of his butt. I don't know why it's not focusing. Why are you not focusing for me? Well, whatever. Oh, maybe because I'm too zoomed out. Is it because the picture's in there? Yeah. But anyways, that's a little peach on this butt, and all of my dolls have that. Yep. All my dolls have that, so that's like my little signature. Yeah, you gotta say bye to Miss Sonia. Sorry. I know, buddy. At least you got to say hey to her. Okay. So I'll let you see her. And zoom back in. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. Is dolls and jewelry. Dolls and jewelry. So amazing work. Oh, thank you, Sonia. You're so sweet. It's a lot of fun. It's something I really enjoy. Man, I cannot get these pearls to slide down. Good God, man. Are you serious? Okay, let me get these beads to slide down and then try to get the pearls to go behind it. Is it because that bead's acting up? Okay. Dang. Okay, let me. Oh, golly. I think because, yeah, it's the whole size. That's what it is, because this one's. Golly, man. All right. Was it just that one that was holding the whole roll up? Yeah, okay. They seem to be acting good now since that one. Okay, all right. Well, I'll figure it out. But at least I got enough space to where I can put these on here now. So 2 more rows. This is my favorite. Put his fingers in his manga channel now. He did ask Hypnotic one time. He's like, "Hey, if you die, can I have your manga collection and stuff?" And Hypnotic's like, "Yeah, sure, sure." Were you streaming the game, Mikey? You still stream on Rumble, right? Or do you do YouTube? I couldn't remember. I think you said you do Rumble because the payout is bigger. Sonia, have you have you been writing more songs lately? I miss hearing your music. I thought about making a Sunni, was it Sunni or Suno? Whatever that app is you use to make music. Have a stream on your last PC died? Oh man. Dang. Sorry to hear that. Okay, you haven't released a few yet? Okay. Yeah, I always enjoy listening to your music. Suno. Okay. I was like, I knew it was Sunni or something. It's something that started with an S. Okay, you'll show more to me. Yeah. I'm almost done with this. The final stretch. Oh, and I just dropped the beat. I'll get it later. Go back to monitors and be on probably YouTube and Rumble. Okay. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I occasionally will stream I've streamed Power Wash Simulator because I found that game through Hypnotic, and it's one of those little chill, cozy games that I enjoy playing. I had a lot of fun. I didn't get record the first few levels because I was just figuring out how to stream from the PS5. I forgot that was a feature, and so once I figured it out, I was like, "Oh snap! I can actually start streaming from my, streaming myself playing games." I want to get the Steam machine. That's what I want to get because I can't afford a PC and I don't have the space for it. But a Steam machine is the next best thing that I can get. So I haven't been following the news on that, but I'm hoping they get a release date soon. Needs on progress in the air, the stream. Scrape the money together. Okay. Yeah, that's Rumble has its pros and cons. Like yeah. I haven't tried to stream from Rumble. I do have a Rumble account, but I have not tried to stream from it. And I've heard from people that the UI is not great from a streamer's perspective. From a user, from a viewer, I actually prefer it over YouTube, especially when it comes to highlighting names. Like you can automatically click on someone's name and it'll highlight it for you. Whereas on YouTube, you got to actually type the person's name out to get their name to highlight, which just kind of sucks. But yeah, I heard from people that stream from Rumble, and they're like, it's awful. Like I don't like it. It's like, yeah. Ain't gonna chat when it has an actively heavy chat. I Well, maybe because I use the app. See, I don't use YouTube through a browser. I use their app, and I've never really had any issues with their chat. Oh, I'm not paying attention to this. Hold on. Okay, I still got a little bit ways to go. I've never had any issues with their chat. I don't know if it's because I use the app or if I have premium. I really don't know. I hope they're not doing that purposely to people who don't have premium and try to get them to buy premium because that's kind of messed up if they did. Oh, it's an issue with the browsers? Okay, I got you. Hmm. My mouth is dry. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. I gotta check the weather this week. Hopefully we get well, I don't know, probably not. But if we get another windy day, I may have to take my kite out for a flight. Oh, I see a bead over here. There we go. Let me adjust this. Almost done, and we got one more row, and then I'll add the charms on, round everything off, and then we'll be done. Can't wait to try this on. Oh, it's so pretty. And a few more to add before I finish this row. All right, a couple more, and then I'll finish this row off. All right, done with that one. I love these beads, man. I gotta buy more of them. They're so pretty. They're super bright. Pictures do not do them justice. All right, last row. Let's go. All right. And I still gotta slide these things down. That's okay. I'll get to it. And just go ahead and dump all these. Man, I hope I have enough of these for a full. I should. I should have enough. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh, drop that one. Come on. Ooh, oh my God, that's so pretty. I knew it was going to be pretty. I can't even remember what brand this was. I don't know if this is Preciosa. I hope so. Or is this Swarovski after or before they stopped selling to the public. I think it might be Preciosa, but I can't remember the name of the color. It's like a pink with an AB finish. Okay. Oh man, that's looking so pretty. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this on. That's so pretty. Mm-hmm. Oh, am I done with this one? Yes. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'll put this up. Ooh, bumped into my camera. Oh, my stomach. I'm so hungry. I'm gonna have to eat after this. All right. So now what I'm going to do is close this off. This is so hard to bend. This is pure steel. Okay, we got it. All right, so now I'm going to turn this up this way and get the beads to slide down. Yeah, I'm going to have to force those pearls to slide down because they're stuck. All right, come on, y'all work with me. Work with Peaches. Slide down. It's so pretty though. Ooh. I don't want to cut this yet because I need to slide all these beads down. These pearls, man. Come on. I think next time I use pearls, make sure they're large holes pearls, so that way I don't have this issue. Okay, I got the first row. Oh, come on. Goodness. Man, why they make the holes on these things so small? I will never understand it. Maybe because but there's other gemstones that have larger holes. So I never quite understand why pearls have such small drilled holes. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Uh-oh, please don't get tangled. Come on, come on, come on. Work with me. Don't get tangled. Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there. All right. Just make sure. All right. Yep, yep. Now the fun part. Cut this. My memory wire cutter. Just trying to make sure these are all slid down before I cut this. Okay. Always go bigger than what you think you're going to need. That's one thing I learned about these. All right. I got a feeling that's going to be too big, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what? Ooh, wow, that is huge. Okay. Let's trim that just a smidge. It's huge compared to the other one, but I don't want to cut this too short. Okay. Trying to make both of these ends the same size. Let me redo that. Come on. No, it's still huge compared to the other one, and it's not nearly as clean. Great. Okay. Alright. Third time's the charm. Always is. Actually, let me straighten it out and then try to recurl it. Oh my god, man, I'm peeling the stuff off. That's okay. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I'm peeling the thing off. It's okay now. I've never had that happen, but it's all good. Alright, that's as close as I can get it. Alright, so now I'm not gonna show it yet. I'm gonna put the charms on here. Let's put all these beads up. Actually, I'll line them up. Let's cut this. Uh-oh. Man, these things, boy, they got some of these packages like trying to break into a safe to try to get this out. Okay, there we go. Dang, what? Come on. There we go. Okay, so they're wasn't expecting that. That's all right. That's good. So one side is like this, and then the other side is sparkly. They're still pretty though. I'm gonna use them. Isn't there 6 of them? I'm missing one. Where is it? Oh, it's stuck. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. All right, so put that one on that end. I'm going to use I want to put, yeah, I'll put another bead right there. Might as well. And I'll give it a little bit more of a drop. Yeah, that'll work. Getting some clothes washed. Yeah, I need to do that too after I end my stream. Okay, got one. Let's make a second one. Uh-oh. My hand was out the shot. My bad. These are really pretty. Uh-oh. I made it too short. Yeah, so it's a little short. Hang on, let me grab another one. Oh, those are gold ones. Where are silver ones? I just had these things. Where are they? Oh, here we go. I think I might redo both of them. Stomach growling like crazy. I hadn't eaten in a hot minute. Actually, I need to go to the restaurant really quick. Be back in a second. Okay, back. Had to take a little restroom break. Almost done with this, y'all. I promise you. I'm almost done. Oh, goodness. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm trying to get my mic situated. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to redo these. They're a little too short on the... I'll just go ahead and cut that so I can... Oh, still can't get it off. Come on. Oh my God, my stomach is just like, feed me. I'm like, I got you, bro. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna feed you after I'm done with the stream. All right, let's try that again. This time not cut it too short. I'll go with the light one. Come on, get your hands in the shot, girly. Pay attention. All right, there's one. Can't wait to show y'all this bracelet. It's sitting out of the shot and it's so pretty, but I want to get the charms on there. I'm not good at making these little things, man. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Let's do it with this one. Come on, get your hands in the shot. Oh, that's like as close as I can get it. Come on. I'm not good at making loops with pliers. All right. Okay, we're done. All right. Let's see if I can do this without my hands getting in the shot. Or getting the bracelet in the shot, I should say. Ooh, I'm so excited. It's looking pretty. Okay. Close for me, please. Thank you. Let's go with the other one. Come on. All right. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm almost there. All right. All right. We got it. Let's see what end I want to put on first. I'm going to try this end. Come on, come on. I can't get the thing going. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. Check it out. Oh my goodness. So gorgeous. Look at it. So sparkly. Oh man, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it. Sorry, I'm just um have to send a text to somebody. Okay. Man, that looks so pretty. Thank you guys. Beautiful. Good job. Looks great. I knew this was going to be a winner. I was like, I saw all these bees. And I'm like, this is going to be so good. Kind of hate that these are only showing on one side, but it's okay though. If I had like a higher quality charm, it would have been, you would have been able to see the shine on both sides. But it's okay though. The little hearts. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it. This is probably like my favorite one to date. Oh, thank you, Sonia. I wasn't sure if you were still here. I know you're probably still counting for hypnotic, so I love this, man. Oh, so gorgeous. Look at that. Really pretty. Yep. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, you're prepping your own stream? Oh, okay, cool. I'm definitely going to check you out after I end my stream. Yeah. 1 year anniversary as a monitor. Oh, congratulations, Sonia. I'm so happy for you. It's been 1 year already. Wow. That is crazy. It's amazing how fast time flies. That is so awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop by after I end my stream. I need some food though. I am so hungry. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this up. Okie dokie. Oh, where's it at? All right, so I appreciate everyone that stopped by and chatted. We had quite a few people in here. We had the usuals. We had Zelosi, Alice, Fox, and then we had a few surprise visitors. We had Sonia, Scooby, and Mikey. I know he's probably dipped out, but I want to thank all of y'all for stopping by, leaving a like, commenting. It was so good to see everyone as always. And I do plan on streaming tomorrow, so I will definitely, and I'll be working on my doll again. I'll be working on her eyes, which I'm really excited for. So I want to thank everyone for stopping by, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.